and Charles is a guy who's paid his dues, man. He's earned where he's at, no doubt about it. Let him and Chandler fight for the belt. If they want Chandler in there for the title, and he's calling for the title and all that, let them fight for the belt. I'll take a step back and just watch.
He's got good skills, but good is not enough. You can be great.
First, I talked to Charles. Charles tells me, I want Dustin Poirier, and I want it to be for the belt. I was like, all right, he has a case, 8 in a row, 7 of 8 finishes, most subs ever, all that stuff. He's got a case. Then I talked to Michael Chandler next, and he's like, I was supposed to fight at 258, February 13th. Charles Oliveira turned it down because they were in need of a co-main event because Chris Weidman and Uriah Hall fell off because Chris got COVID. Oliveira said, I'm not taking this fight on less than 2 weeks' notice. It's not for the belt. What's the point of this? This guy had just been training, short fight against Dan Hooker. I'm not training. This makes no sense.
I think when you get into this position, right, where you've won, you build some momentum, you got to be very careful, especially if you've never fought for the belt.
Tough call.
And it's I don't believe it. You do it, and it's a favor to the company. But if you don't do it, I believe that Charles Oliveira doesn't know. Especially with Michael Chandler, right? Still a bit of an unknown. The way he looked against Dan Hooker, is he still getting better? Especially when you feel like you're right on the verge of getting a title fight. So. Not necessarily. I think you got to be a little bit more careful when you've built the momentum that he has. I see that sentiment, right? Like, wow, Michael Chandler's a teacher's pet. Michael Chandler's doing what he needs to do first to get his title shot or build good favor. Because guess what? If there's a time, and I don't even understand how people never have a problem with this. Michael Chandler goes and fights that fight on 3 weeks' notice, right? He wins, they'll put him in a title fight. He loses, he won't be far away. Michael Chandler steps up and fights in a short notice position, Dan Hooker, right? Say he would have fought Habib in that situation and lost. Habib would have retired, and they needed somebody to fight for that belt. You know who might get the call again? Michael Chandler, because that's what happens whenever you do that. So people always going, this dude's a company man, and this guy, dude, it benefits you. If I could tell you guys one thing, as fans or fighters, when you're getting asked for stuff, consider it, because the reality is it's going to benefit you down the line.
I agree with both decisions. How about that? I agree with Oliveira saying no, and I agree with Chandler saying yes. How about that? Chandler was in shape. He was ready to go.
I'm saying,
but now here's the problem. Does Oliveira get punished for saying no? Does he get put to the back of the line? Because it sounds like they might be going in the direction of Chandler Gaethje now, and Oliveira is the odd man out.
And guess what? Sometimes that happens. That's not wrong.
tough.
Sometimes
8 in a row.
You go in, but no, you go in a different direction, right? Like I'm telling you, man, it's all about just making things happen. One guy says no, then go figure something out. Because it sounds like you said Chandler Gaethje's gonna fight next, right? That still ain't for the belt, so they're still in the same position. They're both just fighting again. If Habib gives the belt up, now who's fighting in the other half of that equation to go into a title
right
fight?
there. You stalled right there. When you said Habib, you took a dramatic pause. What do you know?
I'm saying if Habib gives up the belt, right, which is what he's saying, who's in the other half of that equation? Are they gonna do Gaethje versus Chandler, and then Poirier versus someone else? You're Oliveira. You hope that you're that someone else. That's all I'm saying.
You know, man.
I know nothing. I know nothing, John Smith.
We go again.